Hello, this is Dave Gordon of the 2Daves. We do a blues show every week, and this week we had a special visit from Auntie Kate and the uncles. And of course, Dave Rowland, the other Dave, you remember him. Well, he is one of the uncles as well. So we had a great time in the studio, as you're going to hear, and thank you for listening to this Skywater Podcast Radio special. And now, a visit from Dave Rowland, Auntie Kate Rowland, and Tom Bowler.
Born under bad time, been down since I began to crawl. Is it okay though? And if it wasn't for bad luck, oh, I wouldn't have no luck at all.
Let's make this right.
Bad luck and trouble been my only friend. I've been down ever since I was 10. You see, I've been born through a bad sign. You might not know it by looking at me, but I've been down since I began to crawl. Oh, if it wasn't for bad luck, well, I wouldn't have no luck at all. No, I can't read. I never learned to write. Seems like my whole life has been just one big fight. See, I've been born under a bad sign. Help me, please, 'cause I've been down since I began to crawl. But if it wasn't for bad luck, oh, I wouldn't have no luck at all. You see, wine and a good loving man, you know, that's all I've ever craved. I want that big-legged daddy out there just to carry me to my grave, 'cause I've been born under this bad sign. Oh, help me, please, 'cause I've been down since I began to crawl. And if it wasn't for bad luck, you know, I wouldn't have no kind of luck. If it wasn't for real bad luck, you know, I just wouldn't have no luck at all. If it wasn't for bad luck, trouble, wouldn't have no luck at all. If it wasn't for bad luck and trouble, wouldn't have no luck at all. You know, sometimes I feel like bad luck. I've been traveling around all my days. That little red cloud over my head raining on me. It's just bad luck. Bad luck. Trouble. So I said, get off my back, bad luck. Get off my back. Won't you leave me alone? Oh, sometimes I just want to say, get off of my back, bad luck. Sometimes I think I got nothing but bad luck follow me around all my days.
Very, very nice. Wow. Auntie Kate and the Funkles live. The Funkles. That's what I'm calling it today.
Carbuncles.
Because you've been the uncles of funk, and you've been the. Are you the uncles, or you can't be an uncle? Oh, you're an aunt.
The
So
carbuncles are fun.
how do you work that out?
Well, it's still Auntie Kate and the uncles.
Oh, it's so exciting to have you here in the
Yeah,
trailer.
nice to be
What,
here.
have you ever played a smaller room?
Oh, yeah.
I bet we have.
Wow, it's hard to imagine. So tonight at the local, you're playing live once again. But the last room left on the island, isn't it?
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
well,
For us.
I'm not from these parts anymore.
Yeah. Well, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in a while.
A long time, because you moved to the mount.
I did. I don't see too many people unless you come up here like you guys did. So
Yes.
I'm kind of excited. I don't get out much. Let's say. So anyway, how do you? I mean, you play the local fairly often, right? But still, you pack them in every time.
Well, it's not hard to pack them in.
No, I mean it's a little larger. It's a little larger than this room, right? Well, that's great. It's good to see you on the island again.
It's always good to come back.
And Tom, you tell me, you've been working with David Vest.
Oh, yes. Yes.
I bet that's exciting.
That's great. Great stuff. He's been doing all these interesting music nights. You know, he's been doing a gospel night, a Jerry Lee Lewis night.
He did a Mose
Leonard.
Allison.
We did Mose Allison last
How was
night.
that?
That was very Mosey. It was pretty cool.
What was the turnout like? 'Cause, I mean,
We've been selling out the shows, so.
right.
Yeah.
And at Herman's, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Excellent. Wow.
Yeah, and Mose does such a great songwriter.
Oh man.
And,
So
and,
many.
and his covers of other people's songs are always so Mose-like.
Yeah.
Mosley.
He's very Mose.
So Dave, tell me, what are you thinking? I mean,
I'm thinking
Yeah.
that I'm getting thirsty.
okay. So I guess, does that mean you guys are going to play or drink?
Can we do both?
Yeah, absolutely.
I
think
think
so.
we've always excelled at doing both.
Yeah, it's part of what makes us us. Isn't
We should
it?
go with what we
We've
practiced.
been,
Yeah.
we've been working at this a long time.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay, so just to recap here as an introduction, probably one of the most awkward I've ever done because I'm just so damn excited, is that this is Auntie Kate and the Uncles live from the Soup Can Studio at Skywater Podcasting Radio. Take it away, folks.
Good morning, little schoolboy. Can I go home with you? Good morning, little schoolboy. just can't help myself. I still love you, baby. No, I just can't help myself. I'm in love with you, baby, but you're in love with somebody else. So good morning, little schoolboy. Can I go home with you? Good morning, little schoolboy. Baby, can I go home with you? And tell your mama and your papa that I'm just a schoolgirl too. Oh, tell your mama and your papa I'm just a schoolgirl too. Yeah, tell your mama and your papa I'm just a schoolgirl too.
Yeah. Nailed it. Good job, guys.
Schoolgirls.
Yeah.
Schoolgirls.
Seems like so long
Oh,
ago.
it's been a long time since I've been to school.
Yeah, but I've seen you take people to school before.
Yeah. Well, now there's that. There's the rub.
Yes, there is. So, what other what have you guys been doing? I haven't seen you in a long time, right? So, where have you been? Anything exciting or any kind of odd places?
Yeah. No.
No. You guys
No, we play around Victoria and stuff. And,
Right.
You know,
But that's what you do. You don't tour anymore. You don't.
Well, who can afford to tour?
Right.
No.
Kid bands, they can afford to tour because they're happy to live on $25 a week.
Yeah.
Just like we do.
You know, well, we did it at a time when gas was 33 cents.
Yeah, and you used to tour fairly broadly too.
Constantly
you were going as far as like Manitoba. At one
Oh
time.
yeah, and north. Yeah, we did a lot of Winnipeg gigs, a lot of Edmonton, Calgary, Moose Jaw,
Right.
Regina, Lethbridge,
But not Dave.
Medicine Hat,
Not
Saskatoon.
No,
No, that
Dave
was
wouldn't
with.
go, no, he
We had a
wouldn't go.
Calgary band. We had some great players out of
Right,
Calgary that
right.
we would pick up in Calgary, and then we'd get to the coast, and there was a coast band that we played with. You know, most of the guys out of Victoria and stuff.
So you didn't have to drag them across the mountains.
It just mostly they didn't want to go.
Yeah, like Dave. Well, you get used to it. You get used to it on the West Coast. It's just so easy going, right?
Yeah. But then there's some just killer players in Calgary area. Some really, really great players, and we became friends and family with a bunch of them.
So, what are we going to sing now?
Ooh, there's a good question. Maybe we'll get you to play the accordion.
Right.
Yeah.
I need the little thingy bar. What do you want to do?
Let's do Same Love. I'm going to start, and everybody just let me.
Okay. Your love is like a chunk of
So, like, who does that song appeal to? Like everybody? I mean,
Mostly young men.
that's just because you're a young man.
Well, a young man ain't got nothing in the world these days.
No.
Speaking of Mose Allison.
Oh yeah, I guess he did write that, didn't
He
he?
did.
Well, let's talk about that song. Where'd that song come from?
He wrote it in the early 60s.
Right,
And he's a Southern boy.
right.
So I think he pretty much saw the way
And
it
so
was.
when the Who did it, did they do the lyrics pretty much 100%?
Pretty much.
or-
The only thing I think that they changed, I can see, is that he would say, "Well, a young man ain't nothing in the world these days," whereas the Who would say, "Well, a young man ain't got nothing in the world these days," which
Right.
I like Moe's better. Ain't nothing in the world these days.
Right. And he did Seventh Son.
Seventh Son, yeah, and he
You
did.
didn't write that?
I love the life I live.
He wrote. Let's see. I don't know. Mercy. Everybody's crying mercy, but no one knows the meaning of the word. He wrote that one.
Yeah, and that was a great thing about his lyrics was they're kind of funny.
Like
And
your
it
mind
made
is on
sense.
vacation.
Your mind is on
but
vacation.
Your mouth is working overtime.
Overtime.
So
He
true.
wrote Parchment Farm, actually. Sitting down here on Parchment Farm.
And you know, I've thought about how many great jazz and blues musicians there are of Jewish heritage who have like really crazy, neat lyrics like that. Ben Sidran, I don't know if you
Yeah,
know
absolutely,
him,
yeah.
and he's a big student of Mose Allison, and you know, again with the funny kind of lyrics, that common sense kind of lyrics, and done in a way that I don't know, tickle a funny bone, and you also want to hear them again because they sound great.
Well, there's a lot of social consciousness to those lyrics. And, I mean, they seem funny, but at the same time, there was a message going on.
Yeah, and another guy was Doc Thomas. Who,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, Viva Las Vegas! Or how about...
Oh.
I'm your body friend. You're right, my God.
I'm a body and fender man. I'd like to fix your car. But when it comes to bodies and fenders, ooh, that man, he's a superstar. Gosh.
Yeah. Doc Thomas.
amazing. And great songs. Again, a guy that, you know, you bring up the name and not that many people are hip to it. Not that many people know who the old Doc was.
No,
But he was a mainstay of Tin Pan Alley, wasn't
Oh,
he?
yeah, he had a lot of songs.
Elvis.
Elvis.
They often will recognize the song title.
Yeah, well, like
Oh,
Viva
Elvis
Las
did
Vegas.
that. You go,
Viva Las Vegas. Oh, and Last Dance. Save the Last Dance for me is Doc Thomas.
Have you seen the movie The Wrecking Crew?
Yes.
What do you, that's pretty awesome stuff, isn't
Oh,
it?
ridiculous.
I
Carol
mean,
Kay, she played on
woman.
almost every hit in the 60s.
Yeah.
Like that Wrecking Crew. And there's a few of these outfits around the United States. You had Motown, you had the Stax
Muscle
Boys,
Shoals.
Muscle Shoals. Muscle Shoals, a town of 8,000 people, had 2 world-class studios and something like 15 top 10 hits in this little town in Alabama. They said it was the water, right?
Yeah, they
It
did.
must have been.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
But the
those are
Wrecking
the,
Crew, they were responsible
when-
for everything.
and you look at that period of time, say between 1965 and 1970, 71, and those studios, what was the Gold Star for the Wrecking Crew? They were just grinding out hit after hit after hit, and bands that you know everybody knows about the Monkees,
Right. Yeah.
right? But not everybody knows about the Birds.
Well, exactly. Them too.
They didn't
They
put
did a
it-
lot of that. Yeah.
They didn't play their own instruments.
Well, nobody did in those days, really.
Yeah.
I mean, look at it. Like Peter Tork has a great story about walking into the studio with his guitar and them going, "Well, you won't be needing that."
No. Just a photograph, please.
Yeah, and come and sing back up here and get out. And then Brian Wilson, same thing. The Beach Boys are on
Yeah.
the road, and he does the entire Pet Sounds album while they're on the road, and then
Yeah.
they come in and sing. Right?
Yeah, but they love Brian because he actually was a
He
musical
was
genius.
genius. They thought he was crazy good. You know?
But you know, you look at Hal Blaine, you look at the guys that came out of that crew.
Oh, absolutely.
What's the
Tommy
guy-
Tedesco.
What was the guy's name that played the saxophone that did the Pink Panther theme?
Oh,
I forget his name, but wow. I mean, and they're all part of that really tight little crew.
Well, exactly, you know.
And and they had their own sound, but then they did so much more. 'Cause when you think of the tunes that they created, all the whole mass of them, they're so varied. There's no one style you can say, okay, like Motown, it's pretty easy to spot.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because
With some exceptions, right?
they were a soul factory. You know.
But those guys, they could seem to do whatever people
They
wanted.
would do Herb Alpert, all of his stuff.
Right. I was doing that.
Burt Bacharach.
I played a song by Herb Alpert for Dave this week, and he couldn't recognize it. It was called Slick, and it was from their 5th album. Well, they were a darn good, they were a crack jazz band.
Well, yeah, but the recordings were all Wrecking Crew.
Yeah. Did anybody ever sing? Oh, he did once in a while, didn't he?
He had a huge hit. I'm Still Loving You or something. He had the biggest, he had 2 hits at the
You
same
say this guy,
This guy.
this guy, is in love with
That's
you.
the
Can he
one.
sing that one?
Yes.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, well, now, wasn't that Burt Bacharach song?
No, maybe you're right, but it was a song
was-
very
Well, I mean, he
similar.
wrote a lot of songs.
Herb
Bacharach
sang.
wrote a lot of things, but
But
Herb
Herb
sang.
doesn't, you did
No,
a
he
lot of
just,
singing.
yeah. Well, he had his own record company by then, so.
But he took a chance, and a guy like at a time they almost outsold the Beatles and every rock band in a period around like 65,
Oh, yeah.
66.
Well,
The
all our parents-
Herb Alpert was just killing.
All our parents had that album with the girl covered in whipped cream.
That's why you can find them in every.
With every parent, we all
You
had
can find them in
that
every
album.
delete bin in the city.
Absolutely, you know.
A minimum.
And they made so much money from that record, they started A&M Records.
And I told Dave this week, I hate to disappoint you, but she had a bathing suit on. So
Could you see
It
the
wasn't-
baby?
Yeah, can
But
you
could
prove
you
it?
see the baby?
Can you prove
no,
it?
you couldn't.
Well, then, if that counts.
It's according to her later in life, but maybe
Oh yeah,
you know,
covering her tracks.
share it's like the internet, right?
She could have had stretch marks too, but you're not.
Revisionist history.
But you're not thinking about that.
Yeah.
And a wart.
Now I am.
And a wart.
It's
I'm
easy.
thinking about that too.
It's easy for you to shame me, Auntie Kate.
Yeah, she had a bathing suit on. Who cares?
That's right.
What
Yeah,
goes on in here? That's what
That's
counts.
right.
yeah, that's right. Okay, so what's next, guys? What do you
Oh,
got
that was a
next?
good question.
What do you got up your
Hey,
sleeve?
Before we get these guys out of here, we gotta get them all to do bumps first.
Oh, okay. Well, you could do one right now and just say
Isn't that,
Live on the show.
isn't
You're-
that a dance move
you're
from
listening-
the 70s?
you're listening to the 2Daves show.
You're listening to the 2Daves Show. This is Auntie Kate. Don't you forget it.
Take it away, folks.
Or the shit sandwich. You can go there.
I can't see this thing. Oh, and then I gotta play this thing too, right? Jesus.
Stop talking.
Get on with it.
It's too much. I can't take it, man. I can't take it. I'll do my best.
Maybe turn your bass up just a little, Dave.
All right.
Oh, baby, you don't have to go. Oh, baby, you don't have to go.
I'm gonna pack up, darling, down the road I'll go. Will you come home in the morning, call me all kind of clown, and then you take all my money and you go downtown.
Oh, baby, you don't have to go.
I'm gonna pack up, darling, and down the road I'll go.
I was wondering when you were singing that song. Grab that microphone there,
Hey.
Kate. Hey, Kate. I was wondering.
Am I here?
I was wondering. You got enough microphone line there?
Yeah, I
Okay.
do.
All right. So I was wondering. I remember when we used to listen to music together way back when.
Wait a
And back in that time, who were your the people that you liked to listen to? The singers that you I don't know if modeled yourself after, but the ones that you sort of got turned on by.
Oh, I listened to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Etta and Coco Taylor.
Yeah,
played
Ed is
big
hard
in
to
the-
beat, eh?
in the
I found a thing on
playlist.
Facebook yesterday that was Etta James singing with Chuck Berry. And man, she can handle anything.
She could. She could. She tackled it all and did a great job of it.
Yeah. And Coco Taylor, of course.
She's just the growler.
Yeah, it's almost like the same way that Muddy Waters and Howlin' Wolf personify two different sort of aspects. One kind of feral, one kind of slick and urban.
Yeah.
So they kind of played that role at that same label too, by the way.
I saw Coco Taylor one time on BC Ferries. She played at Harpo's, and they were going back to Vancouver. And I was. She had this coat on with a fake fur collar
Yeah.
and pink fuzzy slippers,
Right.
and I think it was a wig. It sat up on her head like a hat. And she's up there at the cafeteria eating a burger and
You
fries.
gotta wonder what it looks like under there. Huh?
Holy cow!
Have you seen the movie Cadillac Records? Have you seen that, Tom?
No, I've heard it's great though.
Well,
Actually, I saw a scene from it. Somebody played the crazy guy.
Little Walter?
yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's the tragic part of the film.
Yeah.
The Little Walter part made it hard for me to watch.
It was somewhat messed up.
But the part that really actually, everybody's good in that. They portray their roles really well, but the one that freaked me out the most was Beyonce doing Etta James.
Yeah.
And when she sings at last, because she's singing that herself, right?
Yes, she is.
And she just nailed it. She nailed the part and everything. Great.
Oh yeah.
Sexy.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Now, if only her own songs were that good, eh?
Well, you gotta wonder.
Ooh, ouch! Snap! A Beyonce hit.
Snap.
A Beyonce hit.
I gotta say that there is this sort of notion in my head about misdirected talent, but who determines these things, right?
Maybe. Who cares? She's a billionaire, right? That's all she's thinking.
She's laughing all the way to the bank.
Exactly. Okay, so Dave,
Yeah!
shall we do it?
Shall we do what?
I don't know. The microphone's too short.
Yeah, the microphone's too short over. Hello,
So
everybody.
tell them who it is and play a
You're
song.
listening to the 2Daves on Skywater Podcast Radio. And today with us in the studio, Auntie Kate, Tom Bowler,
All right.
You.
and me.
Someone's been
Cabbage
Well-
rolls and coffee.
Here's Dave, this is going to be fun.
Okay.
Sometime this summer, the three of us are going to put our gospel shoes on,
Wow.
and we're going to do a gospel show on a Sunday afternoon.
That sounds perfect.
Yeah, this is a good time to talk about it, even before the gig is booked. We're going to get the advance notice out there. And we're going to do a song right now that'll probably be one of the songs that we'll do.
I'm really glad to hear you say that, Tom, because I just think you guys could do that stuff really well, and B, I think the world needs more of that.
Yeah, it's all feel-good music.
Yes,
a
it
great
is.
message, right?
Yes, it is.
That's the whole thing.
You don't have to be godful to be gospel, right, Dave?
Right.
It's kind of one of those.
What the world needs now is love. Sweet love.
Right on, right on.
That's the only thing.
It's
Just too little love. Okay.
A one, a two,
I'm wearing two
a
hats.
three. Take it away, boys.
What are we taking away?
They've been
If we're
drinking.
gonna think about that.
Don't you.
Get up, get ready to go back home. Get up, get ready to go back home. Get up, get ready to go back home. Get up, get ready to go back home.
outside my window, blues out my back door. I got one hand stretched to heaven, my feet stuck to the floor. I'm waiting on the sunrise, so cold and all alone. Gonna light up day, I'm gonna make my way. So get up, ready to go back home. Get up, get ready to go back home. Get up, get ready to go back home. Get up, get ready to go back home. Cause inside my body, know that rocks is in my corn. The people done me dirty, Lord, since the day that I was born. Hard times were so heavy, and I'm only meat and bone. Come rain or shine, moving down that line. So get up, get ready to go back home. 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 So get up, get up, get up, get up. Get up, get up, get up. I'm going home to see my family. I'm going home to see my friends. I'm going home to see my Jesus. Well, these hard times never end. Going down the freeway, and I'm hearing no telephone. I'm gonna heave that sack right across my back. So get up, get ready to go back home. 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 Get up, home to see my family. Get up, home to see my friends. Get up, home to see my Jesus. Where these hard times never end. Oh no, get up, get ready to go back home. Get up, get ready to go back home. Get up, get ready to go back home. Get up, get ready to go back home.
Nice one. Who wrote that?
Well, we don't know. We know who did it.
Terry
Evans did it, but I don't know if he wrote it. He might have written it.
Wow.
Or it might be an old one, too. Might have been something he, when Terry Evans was picking cotton.
The thing is, there really is nothing new under the sun. Everything's derivative of something else.
Yeah.
Right?
Pretty
So
much.
we all start somewhere. And having said that, how long? I mean, I know that the Rolands are brother and sister, but how long have you three together been playing music? I mean, this goes back to at least the early 70s, is it?
Well, I started playing with David in 1976.
Okay.
And then Kathy came in
About
later.
80.
I was up in Yellowknife till 1980. I came
Yeah,
home
so
in
about
1980.
80. Yeah, because it was you, me, Sue, and Arno for a bunch of years, with various other people drifting in and out.
Legendary bands.
Yes.
Yeah,
Legendary Salt Spring Island rock,
Yeah,
rhythm and blues,
That's right.
funk band.
There is no museum for this stuff, so you might as well make this show that. So, Club Mongo,
Club Mongo, yes.
and there was some others, wasn't there?
Yeah, but that's the one that played the most.
That's yeah.
Seabiscuit,
BB&R.
Bogwater,
Yeah, Bogwater. Well, that was when I first started playing with Dave and
Steely
Bruce
John, and the Riddled Liver Band.
Yeah, the Riddled Liver Band.
The Cheap Suits.
Cheap Suit. Well, that was Victoria.
Yes, but still.
Irish chili.
Yeah, Irish Chili.
Lots of names, right?
Yeah.
But always the music stays the same in one respect. It's always really good. And you guys have a blast doing it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no matter what we do, we sound just like us.
Yeah. No matter how hard we try.
I gave up fighting it. I gotta be me, man.
Yeah, we have no choice.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I think that would protect us too much. Or something like that. Anyway, so we got at least one more tune in this before we break this party up, don't we?
Well, where's that list so we can see what the heck we got going
Okay.
on?
Because I know. And have you got any other
Oh,
gigs you
she's
got
not
planned
very-
coming up, or anything like in the not too distant future you got planned coming up for gigs?
Well, in May we got a couple of them. Fairly
Yeah,
good
yeah.
sizes. We're going to be up in Cumberland in May 13th, but we're also going to be at Herman's on May 25th.
Right on.
You know, that'll be Kate and I and Victoria.
And what about the Pretzel Logic Orchestra?
They're going to play 26th, 27th of May.
I thought I saw that advertised. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a
And
Herman's,
David
right?
Vest will be at Herman's on May 18th.
And you'll be part
But
of
on
that.
May 21st, the David Vest Band will be doing a night of Jerry Lee Lewis music. at
Yee-haw.
Herman's.
Really?
And the week
Oh,
after
yeah.
that, at the Oak Bay
Yeah.
Lounge there, we're gonna do a night with the first set will be Bob Dylan, the second set will be Leonard Cohen.
Wow. Did you see that Bob Dylan just released a
It's
three?
fantastic. Have you heard that? Oh my God, I couldn't believe it. It's
Yeah.
really, really good. And he's singing, and I'm going, oh my God. And I couldn't believe how good it was.
Yeah, I know.
I really was surprised.
I heard a little bit of it, but it was, I don't know.
Well, it's just old songs that he loved, but the
Yeah, it is. It's
production
like that
quality
album
is amazing, and
Remember
his
that
voice
album
is.
that Willie Nelson did called Stardust?
Yeah.
It's a little bit like that.
It is a bit like that.
And that Rod Stewart one that
But this is better than that Rod Stewart.
you
one.
probably
The band
really
is
hate.
like- Yeah, that Rod Stewart doing the great American song. But come on, you Brits.
Yeah.
Do the great English.
Good little money maker.
Yeah. The great British songbook. Maybe there isn't one.
Ooh, bird!
It's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way, I know.
Another snap.
Those poor Brits. Okay.
Okay, how about some zombies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm all for that.
That's good.
I eat your brain.
Apparently, real humans are worse than zombie humans. So,
I can see that.
yeah.
This is time.
Of the season when love runs high in this time, give it to me easy and let me try with pleasured hands, take you in the sun to promised land, to show you everyone it's the time of the season for love. What's your name?
What's your name?
Who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy's she?
Is he rich like me? Has he taken?
Has he taken
any time
any time to show?
to show you what you mean to me?
Tell it to me slowly.
Tell me what
I really wanna know. It's the time
of the season for loving. What's your name?
What's your name?
Who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy? Rich.
Is he rich like me? Has he taken any time
Anytime to shout.
to show you what you mean to me?
Tell it to me slowly.
Tell me what
I really wanna
know. It's the time of the season for loving.
It's the time of the season for loving. Yeah, we're gonna have to learn that song sometime.
But we almost know it.
We almost know it.
That's pretty good for off the top. Let's try this. Okay, there it is.
Oh, there it is.
So some play-out music?
Sure.
Well, before we get to the play-out music, I just want to thank you guys for coming in here to the Soup Can Studio for the very first of our secret Soup Can Studio live sessions.
Is that going to be the title? It seems kind of long.
What would you call that? Soup Can?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Okay, Soup Can number 1. And so it's been Tom Bowler, Annie K. Rowland, and Dave Rowland, my regular partner on the 2Daves show. And I think it's a great way to start a series. I don't know how big of a band we can get in here.
Oh, God, we
I'm
can get
thinking-
the horns in here.
Well,
no
the horn's gonna have the top bunk.
problem. The top bunk.
Up over top of the cab of the truck.
They'll be upset because we're trying to read their shirts.
In tuba bathroom. Anyway, thanks a lot for coming in, and I had a great time. I really did. I'm very humbled by this. So.
Thanks for having us here, Davey. Thanks for having us here. It's good to be had.
Never a shortage of cheap chills. Do it. Do you want this one?
Well, if you ever plan to motor west, ooh, take my way, baby. The highway, that's the best. Wanna get your kicks out on Route 66. You know it winds from Chicago to LA. Oh, it's more than 2,000 miles all the way. And you get your kicks out on Route 66. You know it winds from St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri, Oklahoma City, Mighty Birdie, Sea, Amarillo, and Gallup, New Mexico. Flagstaff, you take your California trip and get your kick